Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we've got something for you a little bit different. We're still working on our Trans Am project, but I wanted to show you one of the trucks that we're finishing up here in the shop. We're waiting on it to go to the upholstery shop, so we've still got a few things that we've got to button up on our end. But what I want to do is I want to walk around this truck and I want to kind of tell you a little bit about it, the backstory of it, and kind of some of the things that we've done to it when we worked on it. So let me get the camera turned around and I'll show you what we've got. So this 48 Ford F1 we started with about 6 months ago. We did mostly paint and body work. We did put a new wiring harness on it. This truck was originally built probably back in the 2000s. It was literally bought out of a junkyard for $100. And the customer, he just built it up out of the junkyard with junkyard parts, the way a lot of people did back in the day. It's got a Nova front end and a Nova rear axle on the original frame. They did clip the front clip. He built the truck originally just to get it up and driving and got it all up and going. He put a Chevrolet 350 and a 400 transmission, I believe. He took and had it painted. The paint come out, it wasn't the color that he wanted, and about 6 months later the paint started flaking off, started bubbling from all of the rust that was underneath of it. Just your typical, you know, horror story that you have, that you hear all the time when people build trucks and cars and whatnot, especially on this classic stuff. But this truck, like I said, we did completely strip it down to bare metal. We replaced a lot of sheet metal. So just kind of starting up here at the front, we didn't really make a lot of changes up here in the front of it. The only thing that we really did do is we filled in the hole here where the original crank rod would have went. Other than that, we pretty much left the front original. We did replace all the front fenders. It's the original hood. We shaved the cowl vent up here on the top of the cowl, cleaned that up. And I'm going to put some pictures together of us when we was actually building the truck and working on it. I didn't take the videos, but I got a lot of pictures. We replaced both of the A-pillars here on the passenger side and the driver's side. We've got new running boards. The bed that was on the truck was from I think like a 53 or 54 model Ford, and it was in pretty rough shape. So we changed out to the factory 48 bed. We got new fenders, new tailgate, a complete new bed. The bed come from Midwest Classic Ford. We've got red oak wood that we stained, and then we painted the divider strips and all the bolts. The wood has a satin finish on it. And then the only really modifications that we did to the bed, we tried to keep it just clean and simple. We did put an original bumper on it. We tucked it in a little tighter than what originally would have had, so it's up a little bit tighter than that. We put the two tail lights back on it. We filled in or capped off the back of the bed here. We filled in the holes for the stake pockets, front and rear, and just really cleaned up the top of that bed rail on both sides. We did hidden tailgate latches here, and then these have the little cloth straps, so when you let the tailgate down, it won't scratch, they won't rattle as they're going down the road and with vibrations and whatnot. Again, just a very clean, simple build. These trucks, they've got so many lines on them, you don't really have to do a whole lot to them to make them really nice. Again, all new paint and body work, new running boards, new fenders. Moving to the inside, again, I told you we were waiting on a date for the upholstery shop. We did one-piece windows here, as you can see. The dash, we did a Dakota digital gauges, and then we rebuilt this kind of piece here that goes underneath the dash that houses the air vents. And then moving to the inside there, it's got his radio, his air conditioning controls, and then the air vents for the passenger side. Again, not really just going super crazy. Trying to keep some of his parts there. That's the column that was already in it. It's out of it's a tilt column out of some kind of a Chevrolet. I couldn't tell you what. interior. We're waiting on seats and carpet. That's the color that we'll be doing on the, we did have those panels already wrapped. So it should be really, really nice. We did do the Altman easy latch door latches here on the truck to kind of make that a little bit easier to open and close. And I'll walk around here to the passenger side and show you. We did all of his wiring in his glove box. So now he's got all of his fuse panels here. The fuse panel there to the right is for his computer. And then the Route 9, this is just a universal harness from American Auto Wire that has all of his fuses there for the main truck, the lighting and whatnot. Again, just a clean, simple little build. You don't really have to do a whole lot to these trucks, in my opinion, to make them really nice. We changed his wheels and tires out to a polished American racing wheel. Again, just a little clean, classy wheel. We did an 18.8 on the front and an 18.10 on the rear to kind of give it a little bit beefier look on that. Again, just a super nice truck. This is one of the earliest trucks that we did here at the shop. We've done a 52 model that was just pretty much an original truck. But this 48 is probably the earliest that we've done. So let me show you under the hood. So under the hood, like I said, the truck was originally built with a 350 Chevrolet. He did change it out to a 48 LS. This was already installed when it came to us. We did put the engine cover on, just to kind of clean it up a little bit. We rerouted all of his air conditioning lines, and then of course electrical. We kind of run and kind of cleaned it up a little bit here. Under the hood, we did a color matched bed liner on the bottom side of the hood, just to kind of add a little bit of strength and rigidity there to the hood, and kind of quieten it down a little bit from vibration, kind of like a noise insulation, so to speak. The insides of the fenders on the front and back, we also did a bed liner on those on the inside, just to kind of protect from rock chips and whatnot when he drives it. Again, not just it's nothing just spectacular. We did clean up a lot of the holes and stuff on the firewall. Spent a little bit of time cleaning that all up and getting it all painted. We changed out the springs and stuff on the hinges, and again, just kind of cleaned up what was there without just spending just tons and tons of money on it. This is just a really nice, clean driver truck. He's planning on driving the wheels off this thing. So there you go. I showed you all the pictures there of us working on the truck, and now you've seen the finished project. And like I said, we're waiting to go to the upholstery shop and finish up the interior, and we'll call this one done. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. I know this has been a little bit different than what we've been working on, but I had to show you this truck. I thought you guys might really enjoy it. This is, again, probably one of my favorite trucks that we've done here in our shop. So until next time, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, man. Appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.